Hi, and welcome to Faith into Greatness. Today, the Lord inspired me to talk about why I have such a special place in my heart for bullies. You know, one of the first bullies I dealt with in my life was my father. And he always came from a really good place, but he was still a huge bully, and it was very traumatizing growing up, dealing with him and being around him. And most of the time, the only peace that truly came to my heart was my mother reminding me that my father, lost his mother at 6 years old, and that he didn't really know how to love and respect and treat people properly. That was the only peace I had, was, I guess, the understanding, compassion I had to have towards my father for who he was. Then the next bully I met, also a man, because that's how the train goes. Same thing, comes from a great place, but always trying to push me into a decision, something that I don't want to do. Again, taking your free will from you. When you're dealing with people who are bullies, as long as it's not a life-threatening situation, get help if you need it to figure out what kind of situation that you're dealing with. Sometimes it's actually really hard to tell just how far someone is going to go, and you need someone else's opinion. Go seek professional guidance as you see fit. But for me, if you're just dealing with the regular schmegular bully, you need to speak up about it. I always find when you speak up about it, people stop. You tend to kind of like, oh, okay, this person isn't going to be quiet. That works really well. Exposing the truth, telling people about it, praying on it is amazing. That works wonderfully. But don't be intimidated by anybody who's a bully. These people, truly by their own nature and will of who they are very scared of life, very scared of everything around them. They're actually the biggest cowards. Bullies tend to be the biggest cowards in the bunch. When you're going after someone who's weaker than you, come on. That speaks for itself by nature, right? So, we're all in different positions in life. Some people have positions of power where they can really abuse their power, and on and on. When you're dealing with a bully, assess the situation. But it's really important to disengage and detach from any kind of bullying. Don't allow that to dictate your life and run its course in your life in any way. You don't have to tolerate it. You don't have to deal with it. Distance yourself from it to the best of your ability. And always pray on it. Look, God uses everything for a purpose. And I know in my life, the way my parents raised me, they raised me to be so sweet and soft and compassionate and understanding. And the only place that got me in life, I felt like, was basically having to learn a lot of life lessons from people who were complete strangers. If it wasn't for a lot of the bullies that I dealt with in my life, I wouldn't be this tough woman that I am today. So I truly am grateful for bullies. And I just want to say, if anyone out there is struggling and you're a bully, I pray that the Lord heal you. May you see the error of your ways so you could stop permanently and live a much more peaceful life. And always pray for forgiveness for yourself and for others. I know people out here who are bullies, who are hurting deeply inside, and of course I pray for your healing. But none of us should have to deal with that kind of behavior from anyone. I hope this message blesses you all. This is my testimony why I have a truly special place in my heart for bullies. I'll always have a lot of love for them. Take care. God bless.